Hi, everyone. How are you? This is Kevin DeLeon with Cengage Learning. I really enjoyed speaking with you this past Friday about our books and our digital product, MindTap. I realized that I had a couple technical issues, and frankly, by the time I presented, I realized that it had been a long day for you all, so it's probably difficult to digest everything. So I wanted to put a very quick, very short video together talking about my MindTap product that I think I had a little trouble showing you guys during the presentation, but I wanted to make sure that I put it in this brief video, okay? So MindTap is available for steps to writing well, writing analytically, and inventing arguments. They all come with full ebooks as well as all the things we're going to talk about. However, this MindTap is the MindTap Handbook. Much like the other MindTaps, it can be packaged with any book of mine for $59, or you can do just the MindTap Handbook for $25. That can be used all by itself, and you can even use it with someone else's book. So here's what it is. As you can see, it's broken out into parts up here in the front, okay? And inside each part are different chapters that cover those sections. And inside there are links to an ebook talking about, in this case, MLA style. And then over here, there's an assignment that the students can do or not do. It can be practice. You can count it towards grade. You can integrate it into your Blackboard course. As you can see right here, this is how we integrate into Blackboard. These are all links to different MindTaps, okay? Or it can just be there for the student's reference. Up here on the right is all of the apps, and I wanted to talk about just a couple. Although we have flashcards, a dictionary, we can read the ebook to the students. There's a search mechanism. They can take notes in here. But there are a couple that I wanted to touch on. The first one is NetTutor, which is that blue app there. Each student with access to MindTap will be allowed to submit 6 writing assignments to our collection of tutors that are all master's level or higher per semester. They can use it for your English class, or they can use it for any class. All the students do is come to the paper center, fill out some information about the paper, choose the file, upload their paper, and off it goes. And when they get it back, it looks just like this. This is their paper that's marked up, and this is some feedback that they get from their instructor, from the tutor, excuse me, about their paper, okay? And I'll put this up on the course page so you can all review it. The other item I wanted to mention was an app called Questiya. You mentioned how the writing process, a variety of literary texts, and also research was important to your students. So we put them all inside of one, and it's in Questiya. The students will be able to search 83,000 books and over 10 million of other books and articles. We have newspapers, journals, peer review periodicals, everything. They can search the library, and then we have some tutorials as well. And the students can even build their own projects in here if they like. But maybe we'll search the Great Gatsby. Okay, so look at all the search results. These are some items I could have searched as well. These are the books, these are the academic journals, and I could use these filters over here on the left to do it. So I've got some cliff notes here and some other items here. So I can do a read now, or I can overview any of these, okay? So that's pretty cool. So they can search literally anything. In terms of the writing process, the students can come over here to the tutorials, and they can look at all these different tutorials here that talk to them about the writing process. Each one of these tutorials, maybe we'll choose avoiding plagiarism, I know that's a big one, are chock full of videos and examples for students. You guys mentioned to me how important examples were. So we wanted to make sure that there are some examples in here about the writing process. Students love to watch videos, so here they all are. There's a bunch of different videos and some different topics here and examples of how the students can utilize them, okay? So I realize that each book has its own readings and literary text selections here, but with Questiya, you all really have all of it. And the way that you share that with your students is by customizing your MindTap. And you do that by coming up to this plus, you click Add Activity, you come down here and search Questiya, and inside Questiya, you'll be able to search just like you did before, and you'll be able to add those readings to your learning path. I've actually already done it with The Great Gatsby, but I'll show you again, and it's very simple. When you search anything and you want to add it to the learning path in MindTap, when you find what you want, you click Add to the MindTap, which I've already done, and it's right here, Gatsby. You'll also notice this is a web link that I put in from the Purdue Writing Lab that I know that you all utilize quite a bit. And I would come here, Add Activity, come to web link and type in the web link that I want and click continue. And there it is. Also, if I wanted to make sure my students were seeing those tutorials inside of Questiya, I could. Much like I added the reading, I could come to the tutorials and there's a little button that says add to MindTap for each tutorial. And they're there. And you could add YouTube videos. You can add your own documents. You can add anything that you like in here. Okay, so in planning a paper, you'll see that both the example and the video you can add to MindTap. What's even cooler, if you add a bunch of things, you can not only add an activity, but a different unit and different folders that you can start to organize your own items. As I mentioned, we also integrate seamlessly with Blackboard as well, and you could bring these items over into Blackboard individually to help organize some of your items. Last thing I wanted to talk about really quickly is my course page. Here it is. I've got the information for all of my books here, some stuff on MindTap, some great success stories and efficacy studies, and some information about our training and support. If you want to learn a little bit more about our books, you can click here, and you can find out a little bit about the author, the key features, table of contents, anything that you like. I'll make sure I post this video and the sample writing from NetTutor in here as well, and some of the pricing specifics. I wanted to thank you all again for the opportunity. I'm really excited to help impact your students, and I look forward to hearing from each one of you if you have questions. My contact information is right here on the course page. And again, I'll share that URL again with you. Thank you very much.